This is part 3 of our series, I Escaped. Do watch the previous parts for the full story. We also post the full-length videos on our YouTube channel. Trapped in a fortified compound in Laos, Arooch Gore was no longer a sales professional. He was a prisoner, his skills now the property of a criminal syndicate. His new job was to scam, and his new reality was a world where pain was a management tool. The training was brutal. As Arooch later testified to the BBC, the supervisors used systematic torture to enforce compliance. The punishment room was not a secret. It was a central part of the operation. He saw men who refused to scam dragged away, and he heard their screams. He witnessed them being beaten with iron rods and shocked with electric batons for failing to meet their targets. Fear was the air they breathed. His specific job was to run romance scams. He was forced to create fake profiles, to build emotional connections with strangers, and to manipulate them into sending money. Every word he typed was a betrayal of his own conscience, but every moment of hesitation brought the threat of the punishment room closer. The psychological warfare was relentless. The traffickers didn't just want obedience, they wanted to erase the person he used to be. Arooch recounted how they would isolate victims in dark rooms for days without food, a method designed to break their minds and make them more compliant. He said, "I cried for my mother. I was bleeding from my back. I didn't know what day it was anymore." This was not just about forcing them to work. It was about turning them into empty shells, into programmable machines of fraud. The goal was to crush their identity so completely that all that remained was the scammer they had been ordered to become. The daily beatings, the starvation, the constant threats, it was all designed to destroy their will to resist. But for Arooch Gore, deep in that darkness, a single defiant spark refused to be extinguished. They could break his body, but they could not break his will to survive. He began to watch, to listen, to look for a weakness in the walls of his prison. To learn how Arooch Gore began to plan his daring escape from this house of horrors, follow for part 4, and subscribe to History and Beyond.